God, it still calls itself Fire Emblem for some weird reason. I'll get you guys the link in a sec.
Yay.
No, where is it? Come on, you pillock.
Me.
He's saying a British swear. How very proper.
Pillock.
Oh, there it is. It now shows up. Yeah, well, do you think I enjoy trying to set everything up for you guys at the last minute?
Evidently. There's like 35 episodes into this.
32. Just wait until we get to
But
Sorry,
who's
34.
counting?
We're both wrong. Oh no, 32? Oh, right, yeah. Why is it 34? Come on.
Yeah. Yes, send it through. External. Wait. Okay. Okay, good. The music is coming through my mic. Yep. People saying hello and such. Awesome. Oh, right, the other thing I needed to do, which is basically the question sheet.
All this new amazing new fan art. I mean, new for me, I just got back. But all this is great.
Accepting responses. Delete all responses. Oh yeah, Jetstream, did you do the recap?
No, because I wasn't given one.
I thought Nindrago was recording it.
No, I didn't get anything.
That's okay, we got kind of a recap.
Yeah, I'm just gonna chase it up with Nindrago, because apparently he scripted it up and everything.
In the chat, it's saying otherwise.
Also, can you stop saying infidels? That's actually an offensive term.
It's alright, guys. The show must go on.
Yeah, no, it's just... You did? Then Drago, do you mind shooting me those links? I can incorporate it into, the stream.
Sorry, Nindrago. Mistakes were made. If you can send the link to Techie, then we'll be able to get it up in a moment.
Actually, you know what? I got a crazy idea. Nindrago, do you want to do something crazy?
I feel insulted that you even needed to ask him that.
I know. Hey, Nindrago!
No, wait, why am I here?
Because you're being live streamed. Now, since Jetstream misplaced your audio and I don't have time to download it, do you have a script ready?
Yes, I actually do have the script ready.
Do you want to do the recap live?
Live?
Yep.
We're doing it live.
Also, greetings, infidels, and hello, Retro Wave.
Okay, you stop with the infidel thing.
Oh, right, sorry.
Yeah, okay. But, okay.
Much appreciated.
Yes,
And I am
just,
returned
get the
again.
script real quick.
I think I might as well throw him in the deep end.
All right. Yes. Let's see here. I do have the script right here. Yes, I can read it out loud.
Very good.
Yes.
Go
and
ahead.
By the way, yes, I did do the audio, but Jetstream probably did not see it.
It's fine, it happens. Hey, it happens.
Yes. All right. Then. I guess since I'm doing this.
Well, let me actually turn you down a bit. You're clipping the audio a bit.
Wait, I am?
Just on my end.
Oh.
There, I just need to turn you down a little. There we go. Now try.
All right then.
Yep, sounds good. Well, proceed. Do you want any sort of backing music?
Let's see here. Backing music. How about, if it's possible, is it possible to do like the Moonbase 2 music? You know, like dun, 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 dun. You know that one?
I literally have one called Moon, which, yeah, sounds probably similar to what you want.
Like, is it, okay, you know, yeah, that might sound good. That might sound good enough.
Yep.
Okay. I'll at least try to replicate the audio that I literally said. Alright, I'm not sure if it's better than the audio that I've literally done before.
Look, mate,
okay.
No one's at their best when it's live, so just go nuts. Just go for it.
I need to get my coffee milk. Hold on.
You know, this century, please.
Right. Alright, then. I'm starting now.
Okay. What, right now?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
For crying out loud, just done already!
And a 1, 2, 3, 4. Previously on Jetstream on the tabletop.
Okay. Was that it?
While Retrowave was sleeping, Meg decided to kidnap Jetstream to train her to be a warrior. They traveled back to planet Earth, where Meg found out that raising Jetstream to be a stealthy warrior was a more difficult task than it seems. Meg wanted to be as stealthy as possible, but Jetstream decided to fly around in the air with rainbows, loud music, and singing. There was something that Meg did not approve, and of course, she has scolded Jetstream harshly. After crying, Jetstream convinces Meg to try and let her deal with the Decepticons in her own special way, with a tea party. Unfortunately, she was dealing with 3 of the most dangerous Decepticons, one of which being the pack leader, Steeljaw. And let's see here. And 2 new characters. One was a warrior. 2 of them were both females. One was black and purple, with a rocket launcher attached to her. The other was white and blue, with a spear. And apparently,
Can I say their official names or not?
No, it's
Oh.
not been revealed in the game, so don't.
All right, okay. Oh, spoilers. I will not say their official names, so, just to avoid spoilers.
Okay, keep going.
they were skeptical at first, but when they found out that she was alone and was near discussing their plans with a very slim chance of them being discovered by the Autobots, they knew that she must be eliminated. Jetstream was in a vulnerable position. Since the past encounter she had, the Decepticons were trying to capture her. This time, they were trying to kill her. So Meg charged right in fighting off Steeljaw, and the two unknown bots got away, but only one of them had the discs. Jetstream chases after them, but unfortunately, they were more dangerous than expected. And of course, she managed to sustain heavy damage. But alas, she has achieved the discs. But they were not the elusive golden discs. Jetstream awoke from her battle, and behind the embers of the midnight campfire, Meg prepares for war. Jetstream was also given a sniper rifle with some heavily requested stasis rounds. She was but a child and was not ready to take another life. Megs and Jetstream were now on the hunt for the Decepticons, and they found more than they bargained for. 3 very familiar Decepticons were in their sights: Clampdown, a second Hulkbot, and the relentless and unstoppable triple-changing action master, Cutie Honey. Due to Jetstream's inexperience with the weapon, they were instantly discovered, and Cutie Honey recognizes Jetstream. And now, without the aid of her bears, she was vulnerable and could not fight back against her might. Not to mention the sniper rifle also destroyed. Therefore, she had no way to defend herself. And she could not summon the power of her bears since they were light years away. And Retrowave could not come to her aid. And Meg, she could not go. She could not. She could not. She was too distracted with the other two. Jetstream could not use the plushie attack since it was useless against her. And she could not run away since Meg destroyed her engine when she was half transformed. She was
Meg?
crippled. Wait, no, not Meg.
It was Cutie Honey.
Sorry, Cutie Honey. Cutie Honey was on the verge of capturing her. Jetstream tried to do one last final resort, but it was indeed in vain. And Jetstream was defeated and entered stasis lock.
Yep. And that brings us to our current predicament.
And now Jetstream is in the hands of the Decepticons, in the hands of Shockwave. And now
Whoa, you're getting a bit ahead there. I just left it as her getting into stasis lock. I mean, for all she knows, Meg got to her in time.
Retrowave is oblivious to the truth, unknown to the fact that the one that he vowed to protect is now in the hands of the enemy.
Oh, it must be a Tuesday.
I could not do anything. I am just a voice in the cosmos, saying my voice, speaking out my words of worry. Please, Jetstream, be okay. Primus, if you are watching, do not let her fall. Do not let her join the Allspark. Not yet.
Duh.
And so, the journey continues.
Okay, thank you, Nindrago.
You're welcome.
Hey!
Yay!
Keep a better eye on her, or else.
And we're cutting the call there.
The,
Okay, well, that took a little bit to get through, but okay. So now you're all up to date. Let's... Oh, frick. No. I was meant to do this.
hmm.
Okay, don't ask me why, but for some weird reason, this Jetstream profile on OBS just always seems to have problems. It's like dipping to 1 frame per second, and I don't know why. In fact, what I might do is remove some of the scenes that I don't need. Let's see if that helps. Probably won't, but hey! Okay! Oh, right, yeah, this is set up for Jetstream. Shame
Yeah.
Jetstream's not appearing yet.
Mm,
You've been knocked out, remember?
yeah, no.
So, Retrowave, you're coming to. You decided to take... I know Nindrago said you were sleeping. I said you were distracted by something. Why don't you tell me what you were distracted by? What could be the one thing that could distract you from keeping an eye on Jetstream?
A concert. There was a concert on Earth, a Carpenter Brett concert, and just this once, Retrowave thought, it'll be fine.
Wow.
Jetstream will be fine. She will be okay just for like half a day. So I'm just going to quickly run down to Earth, drop off there, and Jetstream will just be... She'll be fine. She's monitored. Like, Momothay with her, right?
Yeah, Momothay was with her.
Who's more responsible than Momothay? I tell you, who?
Yeah, you're true. You're right. So...
She also doesn't really have means to restrain her, but hey!
But hey, you could trace Momothay, right? And all that. Maybe, yeah.
Absolutely, we have a deep connection.
Well, okay. It's... Well, let's just say... Let's skip to just after the concert. You head back to the foundry, and, well... Meg is waiting there for you.
That was some amazing concert, and you're here now. Hello. Bonjour. I just got back from France, and you're in my house.
It's hardly a house. Look, we have problems.
Okay, yeah, it's a foundry. I know we have problems. Where's Jetstream?
That's the problem.
You're gonna have to be way more precise.
Well, okay. Do you know of someone named... I can't believe I'm saying this. Cutie Honey?
Yeah?
Yeah. Well...
I fought her like 3 times.
Oh. Well, then you know how dangerous she can be. Well...
Oh, I hear the can in that sentence. So, how did Jetstream kick her ass this time?
She didn't.
Oh, no.
And
all right.
as soon as I got to them, she vanished. Like, way faster than I could keep track of her. I tried.
Okay, so... Where was the last place you saw Jetstream?
Sorry, trying to... Yeah, we'll go with that. She gives you coordinates, and it's like, it's in the middle of basically a wasteland. She explains what happened the previous day about how she was trying to train up Jetstream to be more independent, to be more of a warrior and such, and also use her as a bit of backup for her golden disc hunting. She also indicates the ancient discs she got, which, you know, do catch your eye. These are really, really ancient discs. They're pre-modern modern Cybertronian discs.
Retrowave is nodding along to this. He's only half listening as he's just looking off into the distance and rubbing his chin as he stares in worried thought. All right.
Look, I was
So-
hoping that you had some way of tracking down your fairy.
Her name is Momofe.
Okay, Momofe. You have some way of tracking her?
Okay.
She got inside
It's-
Jetstream before she was knocked out.
All right. It's not that I track her. I just feel where she is. And yeah, I know what it sounds like, but
It's
that's
not
just
weird
what
to
it
me.
is.
Hey, I'm part whatever she is, so honestly, not that weird.
I was hoping you were going to answer like that because
You don't
look, her connection
exactly
is
know how to work.
her connection from me is too far away. It's like quantum mechanics, but when she gets closer, it gets stronger. But it's right now, he holds up his hands and just waves around in the air. She's that way. I can't use that. So, what happens when you don't have a signal that you fully understand? You use a signal booster, and he turns to her and starts waving in her direction.
Okay.
Techno jargon to explain. 1 XP.
Of course, that's right. Actually, how much XP did you have?
I had 4. Now I have 5.
Okay, give me a sec. My darn keypad came unplugged. The experience point keypad. So,
All right.
there we go. Right. Okay, so you're saying that you could use me to boost your signal?
Definitely maybe could. The idea is that I'm going to try and isolate the signal that is running in you that's for her technology and trying to analyze that.
Well, it's better than definitely maybe not, so let's give it a shot.
Why not? All right, let's do this.
So, do I turn my head and cough, or what?
Just sit down. I'm going to scan you for a little while. It's completely non-invasive. Also, try not to power up your weapons or access any important subsystems.
I'll certainly try not to.
Great. Well, this is going to be fun then. Okay then. Techie,
Yep.
roll me smarts.
Okay, rolling your smarts. Oh wow, 3 on the dice.
Okay. Let's see.
Are you getting experience point for this or not?
Yeah, I'm getting an experience point for this one. All right.
Oh dear.
So. Oh, I need to pull up. Okay. So what happens, Techie?
Oh, so you definitely fail?
I failed. Yeah.
Okay.
1 XP for me.
Yep, I already gave that to you. Okay, you're trying to access her systems, and when you try to do this to Momofe had extraordinary control over her systems. So she could disable her, well, for lack of a better word, antibodies. Meg, on the other hand, she really can't, and her systems are always self-repairing. So it's a case of, okay, you try and plug something in, and it's eaten away. because it's invasive. As soon as you try and put anything in, it's just being eaten away. You're not being aggressive enough, or you're being too aggressive, or you're dealing with an immune system. It's not like an antivirus. It's not just
So in order to properly use her as a tower, I have to hurt her.
You think either hurt her or fool her body into thinking you're not hurting her.
Okay.
Either
Meg, I got some bad news.
Given that I'm seeing things smoking around you, it's gonna be, yeah, what is it?
Okay. I have to breach your systems in order for this to work. Do I have your...
My consent? Okay.
Because before I tried non-invasive, this is invasive. It may put some of your systems offline.
Well, given that I regenerate, I'd probably guess that the risk is rather minimal. I might be out for a little bit, so let's try it. I mean, it's my fault that Jetstream got captured, so yeah, go ahead.
All right, then. Let me know if this hurts too much. All right, I'm going to... he... At the top of his forearms, a small spike juts out. All right, this is going to go into that red bit on your chest. Are you okay with this?
Yeah, it should be fine.
All right, in it goes.
Okay.
Roll me smarts again. This time I am using Cybertronian Hacker.
Well, Snake Eyes. 2.
Okay.
On the dice.
I can't recover from that one. So, if this is the case, then one of two things happens. One, Retrowave takes off so many of her systems he knocks her unconscious, or two, he still fails and he turns off her regeneration. And he still fails.
No. I have an idea.
Go ahead.
Okay. Your hacking system gets attacked right away, but you push through. And you find the signal, and somehow it sucks you in. For that brief moment, you are looking through Momo Faye's eyes. And then you snap back, and both of you are disorientated. Your spike is ruined, you still failed, but you know that this could potentially work. You do notice that the wound you had to put on Meg is slow to regen, so you fear that one of the things you did jeopardize her regeneration system. If you did it again, there's a chance you could have shut it off completely, or even worse, force it to start attacking her.
Retrowave staggers away as his spike just starts disintegrating. Okay. That also didn't work. Megatron wasn't kidding around when he wanted to make sure.
Yeah. Can I ask that you, don't do that again, please?
I agree. I don't have any more spikes like that, and I'm starting to think if I did it again, your system would start unregenerating me.
Yeah. What? Yeah, Rumble. Yeah, Retrowave. You're Retrowave. Why did I say Rumble?
Okay, did you see something there through, I don't know, the eyes of someone small, a couple feet off the ground?
In that you say that I was in your head for a brief moment, felt like a lifetime. That was not comfortable. Your senses
I'm going to leave
weird.
that one where it is. try not to think too much about that one. All right, then.
Oh.
Did you get here via Cloud 9?
Well, I'm assuming since you got here via Cloud9. No, she has her own ship.
Okay, cool. That was more to Techie. Okay. Well, if that's the case, then looks like we're just going to have to go to the last place that Jetstream was kidnapped.
Well, yeah. Give me a moment. Oh, got any Energon? For once, I'm actually thirsty.
Yes, we do. And Retrowave just walks over to one of the silos in the foundries, open the door, and there's just this cases and cases and cases and cases of Energon pop. Here's what we've got.
Okay. She basically grabs a can, holds it to her chest, and you see it disintegrate as her whatever takes it and uses the metal of the can and the Energon to repair her. Oh, that's uncomfortable. Oh, that always leaves a metal taste.
Retrowave just stares on in abject jealousy.
Ah,
I want that.
yeah. Too bad you can't have it, babe. Okay, I'll take you where I last saw Jetstream. Hopefully Clampdown is still tied up there.
Who?
Clampdown, you know, weird crab guy.
Oh, right. That guy. I forgot all about him.
Yeah, he was there with a Hulk drone that I dismantled.
Yeah, fair enough. It seems like he needed the help. All right, let's get going.
Okay. And just like that, over... Oh, frick's sake. Sorry, give me a sec. Filters, turn off calibration. Close, and where the frag is clamped down? Clamp down, where are you? Here, boy! Here, boy! Did I delete clamp down?
Hey, boy. Well, to be fair, it is clamped down.
Yeah, you could have gone away. Oh wait, I think I saw him. No? God, I have way too many characters on this thing. Alright, I have them down as RID clamp down. Boom. Okay, you guys soon arrive on the scene. There is a very familiar crab that's tied up and complaining, surrounded by the wreckage of, well, a Hulk bot. Well, there he is.
Huh.
I didn't think of interrogating him, if I had to be honest.
Oh, no. Is that Hulkbot?
No, it was another Hulk bot.
Retrowave isn't listening and runs over to Hulkbot right past Clampdown. Wait a second. I know this. He should have a insignia on the side and... Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, it's not the Hulkbot we know. That's good. That's good. Oh, hey, Clampdown. How you doing?
I could be better!
Yeah, no doubt. Cool. So, have we done any search of the area yet?
Not yet. I can turn on my ship and start and have it do an auto scan of the area.
All right. You do that. Meanwhile, I'm going to do some investigation on my own.
Okay. Meg walks over to her ship, starts it up. It seems to fly. Well, it flies off on its own and starts circling the area with its systems going off as she stands watch.
All right. Retrowave is going to start investigating the area, assessing the situation.
Okay. So I'm guessing that's a roll.
Sure is.
Let's hope it's better than... Hey, 6!
All right, so that is a 9. Do I get any assistance from Meg's drones?
You know what? 1 point. Let's face it, you've had some bad luck. Oh yeah, wait, you should be on 7 experience points now.
Hey,
So yes, you do get assistance, that's a 10. Okay.
cool.
You
Is it
can-
right if I call up the list?
Yes, you can if you want.
What do I notice despite an effort to conceal it?
Well, Clampdown's obviously hiding something in his hand to try and cut the handcuffs with, but that's barely anything. What you actually notice is there's no ship. There's no ship around here. Clampdown transforms into a car. Hawkbot transformed into a wheeled vehicle. This is far away from anywhere. How the heck did they get here? That means there must be a ship somewhere, or at least a ship was around here.
Okay. So... All right. If that's the case, then I need to start turning my sense of interrogation to Clampdown.
Try you want, Cuppy, ain't gonna break me.
No, I'm not going to be the one who's breaking you. Meg is going to be the one who's breaking you.
So where do we start? With the claws or the toes, or... Wait, it has eye stalks. I've never broken eye stalks before.
Whoa, settle down, Meg. Settle down.
Oh, but...
I'm an Autobot. That means that I have standards. On the other hand, I do get easily distracted. So if
Yeah.
I'm looking for the information elsewhere, that means that I just have to leave, and you still have to guard the prisoners, of course.
Oh, and I'll have to make sure he can't get away, so, you know.
Absolutely.
And if he
All
puts
right,
him on
so...
side of me. Yeah?
Nathan. So how did you get here, Clampdown?
I walked here.
You walk like a crab.
Never said it was an easy trip.
Yeah, there are no crab prints around here. Try again.
I hitched a ride.
On what? Come on.
It was a transport. It was owned by one of the pack.
Cool. Where did you get picked up from?
He gives you a bunch of coordinates. It seems to be just a random... Seems to us like a random generic location. Probably like... Sorry, GM, trying not to sneeze. From the looks of it...
That's fine.
Yeah, there's a cave there. It's near a power plant. It's a makeshift base type area.
Okay, that's cool. Well, look, Clampdown, I'm in a really good mood right now. So here's the deal. We're going to go to that place, and we're going to see if Jetstream is indeed there. And if she's there and we get her back, we'll let you go.
Wait, what makes you think she's gotta be there? Hey, I was here to make a deal with Cutie Honey. She's the one that took your friend.
Oh, where did she take her?
I don't know. Why do you think we agreed to meet here?
I don't know. Why don't you tell me? You're the man who knows. A retrowave is just leaning in on him, smiling impishly. Go on. I'm waiting.
I know that she can't fly far. Okay, despite that bird form of hers able to keep up with, ships, she can't go far in it. So I always figured that her base was somewhere around here, but we always meet here when we do dealings.
Ah, okay. So she didn't take the ship away. She just flew.
Yeah, as I said, I was dropped off here by one of the pack.
Got it. All right. What direction did she fly off in?
He indicates with his eyes. That way.
Cool. You're coming with. Meg, please get the prisoner and stuff him into the back of Cloud9.
Really? You want that? You want your ship to smell like seafood?
Oh no, it only smells like seafood if we cook him. We're only going to cook him if we can't find Jetstream.
As Meg drags him into the ship. And drops
Don't
him
worry, Clampdown. I have full confidence in your information. Don't you?
Meanwhile, Meg's ship comes back, and Meg gives you a report saying that she followed that it found traces of the unique type of thruster that that Cutie Honey uses. To clarify that, yes, roughly that direction would be right.
All right then.
Now, we're gonna cut over to Jetstream.
Hooray!
So, give me a sec just to set things up for Jetstream. I wish I could have these scenes, like, prepared earlier. Really hard to. Yeah. And... oh, wait. I need to put now. Where's the... damn it. There we are. That's the one I need. I almost need, like, on-hold music. Come on. Boom. Oh, wait. Oh no, I have to redo the autocon thing. Oh well. Anyway, Jetstream!
Meh.
There we are, that'll do. Okay. Jetstream, you wake up. You're in a cell. The place looks run down. Outside of your cell is 3 individuals. Cutie Honey, the white one, and the black one. And they're talking about you. As soon as you wake up, one of them looks over at you and is like... and Cutie Honey is like, ugh, is she up already? I mean, seriously, she could sleep for like an entire week. Eh? Little lazy bones, aren't ya? Well, not so tough now without your bears.
I still gave you a run for your money though, didn't I?
Yes, and now you're here. Alone.
Oh well.
Oh well, do you not realize what trouble you're in?
No.
See, if you were anyone else, I would have ripped you to shreds and just left you scattered all over the desert, leaving your spark to die out. But
yeah,
hey,
but you didn't.
I know, it's like you're worth something. I don't see what, but apparently you're worth it.
Well, at least I'm more worth it than you.
Ooh, big talk for someone on that side of the bars.
It's better to be in this side of the bars because I'm in the stink-free zone. Yeah, that's right.
How do you respond to that?
Well, the black one actually gives a little snark, a little giggle. The white one just, nudges her and is like, quiet. Oh. Right. Sounds like you want to be made an example of. She opens up the cell and grabs you. And pulls you up. You realize that there's a tight collar around your neck chained to the wall. It immediately chokes you as soon as she pulls you up. Yeah, that's what I thought. Not so tough now, are ya? And just drops you on your ass.
Just because you got insulted by such a, words, I didn't think you're so sensitive.
Listen, Jetstream. They want you in one piece. They didn't say that your limbs had to be included.
Actually, that's what One Piece means.
Silence! One piece means one piece. Alive. Or whatever. Look, soon enough, you're gonna be picked up, taken back to Cybertron, and have heaven knows what done to you. And I won't have to care about you anymore. Oh wait, I lied. I don't care.
It's not really much of a burn.
No, it isn't. But this is. She plants her foot on her chest and goes to start up her thruster to burn you. The white one rushes in and pulls her out and slams the cell door closed. That's enough! What? What? I was only gonna burn her a little. They said one piece. Yeah, and she was gonna be in one piece. I was gonna scuff her up a bit. You know what this one put me through? How many days I had to deal with this? This! The white one walks over and is like, I'm very sorry, Jetstream. Our associate seems to not like you. To be fair, you're not...
What else is new?
To be fair, you're not high up on our lists either, but hey, we at least don't want to harm you. So you gonna be a good little prisoner and behave yourself?
You patronizing me.
I'm trying to be nice and make this as painless as possible because I know what waits for you.
What?
How about I explain? She kneels down and looks you in the eye. You're special, Jetstream. You're really special.
Okay.
You seem to have a spark that is... I wouldn't say unlike everyone else's. In fact, yours is very much like everyone else's. Your spark is so unspecial, it's special.
That makes no sense.
Think of it as being compatible with everything. You know how some Cybertronians can combine because their sparks are compatible? From the looks of it, your spark is always going to be compatible. That means there's a lot of ancient technology that we have not been able to use that you might be able to. So, and Kiani is like, let's cut to the chase. They're gonna work out what the hell makes your spark special, and then try try to work out how to make multiple copies of you, or, you know, just control you. Yeah. Strip you of your free will, make you an obedient little doll. Stick you in war machines and send you off into battle. All hail Megatron and such. I know. Think about it. One way you could have a lot of brothers and sisters and you stop being special. Or another way, you just become a mindless little slave that has electrodes poking out of your spark, forcing you to do all these horrible things to your fellow Cybertronian. Please, you're scaring her.
I'm gonna kick you in the face!
You go to try and kick her, but your feet can't even reach the bars. What, you trying to kick me? She reaches through the bars, grabs your leg, and tugs so that the collar around your neck snaps against your neck hard. Go on, try and reach! Yeah. Why is this one special? At least the red one was interesting. This one's just a brat. That's enough, cutie honey. Leave her. Fine, I did my job. Maybe you two can do yours. Without the, well, big red and gold coming in to save your ass. You will not insult our leader like that. Whatever. Out, brats. And she just leaves. The black one comes over and looks at you. Are you okay?
No.
Does it hurt?
Yes.
Sister, should we get her something for the pain? Blaster? No, she's fine. It's just she has a minor injury and she's gonna try and prey on your sympathy. I thought I didn't have sympathy. No, everyone has sympathy. Oh, okay. She seems scared. Yes, well, we found out what she's actually gonna be used for. But don't people often look for themselves? You know, seek answers for themselves? She now has answers for herself. Is she dissatisfied with the answer? Yes, she is. Oh. So, Jetstream, what are you gonna do?
Look at them in disbelief. They're real buckers.
The white one smiles at you and rattles off a line in fluent Japanese.
Nani?
The black
wow,
one,
in that voice too.
The black one looks at you and goes, "She said takes one to know one."
Everyone's a jerk, and they should all feel bad.
It's a bit hard to feel bad when you're us. Anyway. Blaster, can you look after her for a bit? I need to, deal with a few things. Sure enough, you're left alone with the black one. You then notice a tapping inside your cockpit, Jetstream, and a small voice saying, "Don't raise any alarms. I snuck inside you before you got taken away." It's Momofei.
Ew.
Well, I didn't really have much of a choice. I've been trying to give out a signal for Retrowave to follow. I don't know if he has it yet. But
he must.
well, yeah. been about a day. Look, do you have anything that we can use to get out of here? I mean, I can sneak through the bars
Not
and
particularly.
I can try and sneak through the bars and something, but you know, it's not gonna work if you're still chained to the wall.
Hmm. Can't you get rid of this chain?
It will take a little bit of time, but I could enable your arm blasters. This is the first time you've actually heard the fact that you have arm blasters. What, you didn't know that all Seekers have arm blasters? Arm
No.
cannons. Huh. Well, yours seem to be disabled. Something to do with... Cybertronian safeties. Right, okay. Yeah, you're too young to actually have them. Oh well, shame we're no longer on Cybertron.
Yay!
But remember, Jetstream, as soon as you use them, they're gonna make a sound. That means people might start rushing here. We need a plan first.
I can't think of a plan.
You can't think of a plan?
Not particularly, no.
What's around you?
Yeah.
Walls, bars, and chains.
Well, hey, if you blast the chain at the right spots, you'll have a chain to use. And chains can be very useful for tying people up.
Yay!
Especially people who might be distracted.
So should I just shoot the chain on the wall?
You
You
could
can.
act really cute and say, I don't know what happened. Help me, please. And then just whack them with a chain when they're close.
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
Okay. Hey, do you want to try it? Maybe it'll work.
Me.
Hey, sounds like you want to roll your charm. Okay, that's 4 on the dice, but what's your charm score?
2.
2, okay, that's a 4, 6. But you're super duper kawaii. You get a +1 when you're trying to manipulate someone. So that's a 7. You succeed, basically.
Yay!
At a cost, though, so... You act all cute and all that. You get Moment Fade help you try and use your blaster on low power to cut the chain. And you in your best whimpering voice, you tell Blaster that, you know, the collar is too tight, you're choking. So she's like, might be too tight. Maybe it accidentally got tightened. She goes in and checks the color. This is the time when you strike. So, Jetstream, you gotta use all your strength to strike her down.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna say you get a +2 because of the because you set up the chain. Okay, never mind. You didn't need the +2. You got 10 on the dice. What's your guts?
Yay! Yeah.
-1.
-1.
Yeet.
That's a 9. But with the +2, that gets you back up to 11. So immediately you bring the chain around and smack her across the head. She's dazed as you deliver another blow, knocking her to the ground. You decide to wrap her up in the chain. And yeah. You now have her tied up and disabled. What do you do now?
Can I escape?
Well, the cell door is wide open. Yeah, you probably could. Your thrusters are still damaged, though, so flying out may not be an option at this point. It could be, but it might be
That's
incredibly
okay.
painful or anything.
Don't be sneaky, sneaky.
Oh dear. Jetstream's gonna try and sneak.
Sneaky, 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 sneaky.
Sneaky sneak. That sounds like a smarts thing. Let's see how smart you are. Believe it or not her worst stat. Wow! Okay, 10!
Now I know where my dice luck
Yay!
went.
Yeah, okay. Apparently, you just start sneaking down the hallway. You have no clue where you are. But you're smart enough to avoid obvious areas and work out where Cutie Honey is. Cutie Honey is somewhere, sulking. You do come across a room where there's her and him. And they're discussing something. Now, it is risky to stick around, but these two seem to be connected to something. So you could probably find out more, or you could work on getting out of here. Blah.
What does Jetstream want most right now?
Freedom.
Then you get out of there. Just because I'm tempting you with something doesn't mean that you have to go for it. But this is a large place, so we're gonna have you do another smarts roll. It's basically a maze. So let's see how well you do with the maze and getting out of here. Okay, that's 5 on the dice. Your smarts is 0. You gain an experience point. Also, you apparently had 1 experience point from last time. Okay. Oh, and being adorable to confuse... Oh, no, to confuse the situation. Never mind. She didn't confuse it. She did exactly what she wanted. Okay. I'm gonna say that you find that you're walking along and you find a window and you look outside it and there's the outside. Well, you've seen people leap out of windows in movies and TV shows. It can't be that hard. Dunk.
Yeah, do it.
So you run and dunk. Ow! 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 Ow!
Another bird hit the window upstairs.
It hurt. You didn't only just hit your shoulder, you also hit the side of your head, so your head is aching as well. And you're not anywhere close to freedom. In fact, the problem is, this is a big empty place. Sound travels. What is that? Sounds like our little sprite escaped.
No, it sounds like an albatross hitting a window.
Shall I go after her, sir? Yes, please do. And also find... No, I'll do that. Find out what the heck happened to your sister. Will do. As you hear footsteps starting to come towards you. Towards where you are. What you gonna do? You have moments to prepare. 5.
I need to hide.
Oh, you're gonna try and hide? Okay. Smarts it is. Or, oh no. I would say quick, yeah, quick. You're trying to be quick, not careful. Ah, for frick's sake. Okay. You managed to find them. On a 10, you leap promptly into a cardboard box and hold completely still. There's footsteps right outside. They stop just in front of the cardboard box. You can feel your breath seize. and then the footsteps just keep going.
Scary.
And just a voice in the distance. Jetstream, if you surrender yourself, we won't have to harm you.
What do you want for lunch?
I don't know.
Do you want me to get you something from the shop?
What'd you say?
Are you talking to us or Kyle?
Both of you.
Voice wanted to know what you wanted from the shops.
Oh. Whatever.
No, you say so.
And now you.
Okay, you're in a cardboard box, and Red and Gold, the Red Gold guy, just said, "Hey, Jetstream, if you surrender yourself, we won't hurt you."
I don't believe him somehow.
I mean, to be fair, he didn't hurt you before.
Okay, well, I peek out.
Wait, are you lit? Okay, I doubt you're actually gonna surrender yourself. You want freedom. Okay, he seems to be some distance down the hallway. He's still looking for you. He doesn't know where you are.
Hehe.
Now,
Didn't call me the champ of hide and seek for nothing.
yep, those boys never did try and find you. Wait.
Nah. Wait.
Okay. Now, this guy, he is actually fairly big compared to some Cybertronians. He's about Optimus Prime size. Maybe a little bigger. Mama Faye also informs you that he scans like a combiner. That he is actually multiple Cybertronians in one, so he might be a fair amount stronger. But it's hard to tell. Basically, Mama Faye is telling you that, hey, it might be a bad idea to try and knock this one out. Because, you know, it might not work. So, Jetstream, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do when they come for you?
Attack.
You're just gonna leave out and try and attack him.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump on his head. And go.
Okay. You know what? It's a very Jetstream thing to do. Well, no, you're trying to do this quickly, aren't you? So, yeah, element of surprise, quick, blah, blah, blah. That's a 10. I'm sorry, I need to see if... Doesn't she have this thing where she gets experience for doing something stupid?
Absolutely, that is one of her drives.
Yep, she definitely gets that one. Okay. Oh, and you also charmed someone earlier. Right, so you leap on his head and smack! And he doesn't even make a sound. Ah.
Yeah, hit.
Jetstream. Some of my armor is made out of I forget what that's gold stuff from G1, Electronium. Electrum, right. Some of my armor is made out of a rare form of Electrum. Other parts made out of materials that you couldn't even possibly pronounce. What makes you think this is going to work?
I don't know. I was willing to give it a shot.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
what was she rolling to do?
Leap on his head and attack him. The problem is
the
problem is she's unarmed and he has a whole load of armor.
Dice says yes, though.
Yes, but he still takes the armor into account for negating her attack, and she is unarmed. How much harm do you do unarmed?
You do 0 harm. So what she did instead is just smack over his eyes, stuns him, and keeps going.
Yeah, screw it.
While he's busy explaining how impenetrable his. Oh,
Yeah,
I wonder if he covers your eye. Smack.
Okay, Jetstream, are you smart enough to do that? Let's find out. Because,
Neat.
you know what? You know what, 7? I'm gonna say that you brought your cardboard box with you and just go, okay, well, let's see how impenetrable you are against this, and puts a cardboard box over his head and then runs off.
Ha!
Sparklings. He's just calmly on the radio. Yeah, Blade. Yep. Cardboard box over the head. Yep. No, you don't need to do that. Look, she hasn't escaped yet, and all the windows are an inch thick. She's not gonna break out anytime soon. Yep, we'll track her down. No, you don't need to tell Cutie, honey. You know that she'll try and kill her. Okay, Jetstream, what are you gonna do now? You've managed to evade capture once more.
I wonder if my comm link will reach Retrowave.
Oh, maybe. That sounds like a smarts roll.
Smart.
The GM just wondering where the heck you get this dice luck from.
Yay!
As you go,
I'm
right.
just curious.
This whole facility has a lot of iron in it, and for some odd reason that catches onto you. That iron blocks radio waves, but the glass ceiling wouldn't, because it has glass panels in the ceiling to let natural light in. So if you go as high as possible, your comlink should work. You think. So you go as high as possible, and sure enough, your comlink springs to life, and you're able to contact Retrowave, but it's very staticky. You only have you only can say a few words. Make them count now. You have 10 seconds. 9, 8,
Retrowave, I'm in
7,
a
6,
save me.
five,
The location.
4,
It's somewhere
3,
very weird.
2,
I don't know exactly.
0,
Damn it.
and cuts out. Okay, Retrowave, you just get a very garbled message that basically is what Jetstream says.
Well, she's still alive, so my day is getting better.
Oh, she's still alive and probably causing havoc for whoever's captured her.
Oh yeah, that's the main thing. Usually I have to make sure that I get in there in time to rescue her and not just watch as the building burns down around her as she's saving herself.
Meg just looks over and is like, does that happen a lot?
Last time was a submarine. I felt very bad for those guys. It looked like an expensive sub.
Eventually someone's gonna ask you that question, she's like, someone's gonna ask you that question, Retrowave, and I imagine you're just gonna look off into the distance and say nothing.
That was the first time. The first time she was captured by this weird double bear, and now they're her friends?
I stand corrected. Then she just stares off into the distance.
My life is madness.
Meanwhile, Jetstream, you have an idea. Maybe if you burn this place down, Retrowave will see it from afar.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
And Momofa's like, well, it does seem to be an old facility of some sort. Maybe there is flammable chemicals.
Let's see if we can find any before they find me.
Oh, there's a lot of rust too. I wonder. Momofe starts mulling things over. As Jetstream. So you're actually on board with the idea of saying fire to the place?
Yeah.
Okay, you know
what
what?
I do.
7 on
Retrowave
the
approved.
dice, apparently!
Woo!
As Momofei introduces
This
you,
is Gilligan cut. It's like setting things on fire. That's a good idea.
as Momofei mulls openly about the idea of using, what's that stuff? Sol, you know the stuff it's made of iron oxide
Phosphorus?
and aluminum?
Phosphorus?
No, it's constantly burns, it's self-oxidizing. They think it's responsible for the Hindenburg burning up as fast as it did.
I have no idea. But that sounds awesome.
It's like, it's rust and aluminum powder mixed together. It's a self-oxidizing, material. Thera something?
I don't know.
They freaking use it on Mythbusters a lot to basically cut a car in half.
Thermite!
Thermite, yes! Jetstream, ever heard of Thermite?
No, I heard of a termite though.
Oh, Thermite's like a termite, except for it's on fire and constantly burning through everything.
Cool.
It loved to eat metal. Nom nom.
Yep.
Scrap it.
She explains this to you, and you're like, huh, really? And sure enough, there are the chemicals for you to make it. And, there's oil-soaked machinery and everything. You know what? Something bad still has to happen to you, so I'm just gonna say that you're just giggling way too loud at this idea. So you start hearing people running towards you. You're gonna have to be quick, at which point you may not be necessarily careful when doing this, or you be careful, but it gives them more time to catch up to you. Which do you choose? Quick or careful?
Quick.
Of course you do. Frick! 9. And the problem is Momofei's assisting it. The problem is Momofei's also assisting her. So that's an extra 1. Because, Momofei's telling her how to mix it together. Okay.
Now I'm just picturing these Decepticons, or whoever the hell these guys are, trying to chase down Jetstream as she's laying down these lines of thermite behind her, burning everything, while the Infernal Gallop is playing. Amazing.
The problem is, the place that I was going to have them held up in, the place, was going to be a paper mill. An old paper mill. So, Retrowave! In the distance, as you're flying in the rough direction of the radio signal you just got, you see... Well... That was a huge fireball that's still burning. And keeps burning.
Yeah.
And keeps burning. You have a strange feeling
Retrowave
that Jetstream is in that area.
Retrowave just pulls up a can of Energon Pop, cracks it open, starts drinking. Yep.
I think we're headed,
Looks like she's broken out.
And, Meg is like, so it looks like we're headed in the right direction.
Hey, remember that thing you said that you needed to teach her how to take care of herself? I'm sorry I wasn't there to laugh at you.
Shut up.
Okay, Jetstream, the whole place is on fire. This stuff burnt up way quicker than you expected. Like, you're seeing fire burning through metal. Not melting it, burning through it, as if it was wood.
Well,
This stuff, you don't screw around with this stuff. The whole place is coming down, but that does mean that there's entire holes in the wall now for you to escape through. Meanwhile, everyone else has decided, bugger this! As soon as they could smell the flames and realize that they were in an old paper mill, they just decided to GTFO. You have seconds. What do you do?
Escape!
Right. Gotta make it real quick.
Mhm.
And of course your luck doesn't run out. As you leap out of the building, just as the entire place goes up in flames, the explosion of heat sends you flying through the air. It is so awesome if it wasn't for the fact that it's terrifying and you're heading towards the ground at high speed. You do get hurt a little. Your wings are a little scorched. But you got out. There's a facility on fire. The hot air wicking behind you.
Tea.
As
Amazing.
these three are dusting themselves off and look over at you. Well, and the red and gold one goes, well, at least you didn't get far. She just burnt down the entire place!
Pose. Yeah!
Are you sure we want to capture her again? Yes, I'm quite sure. Get to it. But it's just...
Fighting pose!
Okay. Blaster, come on. We have to capture this one again. As Retrowave and Meg shows up.
Cool. Before we go on scene, Retrowave would have gone over, quote-unquote, the plan with Meg. Roll out my best blade plans skill, if you please.
Yep, sure, let me just... trying to adjust some things. Fade, and best laid plan skill. Yep, 7 on the dice.
Great. So that's a 10. I have 3 holes.
Okay.
I'll tell you when I use them.
Ah, okay, cool. Well, boom. Cloudy hovers in the air as Meg leaps out and gets between you and the 3. Retrowave lands the ship and comes out.
He ramps off the back of Cloud9's loading ramp, hits the ground, transforms, and realizes he's facing in the wrong direction before quickly turning around in his combat pose. Aha!
Haha!
All right, who do we need to punch?
Oh, great, the cavalry has arrived.
No, I'm Retrowave. That's Meg. This is Cloudy, and he indicates to the ship behind him.
I am well aware of who you are, Rumble.
No, I just said my name was Retrowave, but I can understand if you're stupid.
They are. They're incredibly stupid.
I mean, yeah, Sparkling just burnt down your house. What do?
That I wasn't prepared for. Who knew she knew how to make thermite?
Yeah, speaking of which, we're going to be taking her and leaving now. But, I mean, you can try and fight us if you want. Why don't you ask Leo Kaiser how well that went for him?
Yeah, the red and gold one just pauses for a second, looks you over, and it's like, Problem with Leo Kaiser is he gets it in his own head that he's unstoppable.
Really? And what's your name, handsome?
Gao.
Gesundheit.
It's an old most
Got it.
most of my friends call me Commander.
I'm gonna call you Clown Face.
Now, Jetstream, let's be polite to your kidnappers. His
I don't
name is
have to be
Gal.
Scrap.
Right, well, as all of this is happening, Retrowave is just inching towards where Jetstream is, looking over at Meg. The whole idea is that we're going to quickly snatch and or open up an area for her to fly off into Cloudy and then just bug out. Meanwhile, Cloud9 is going to release a bunch of chaff that Retrowave has set off, or has pre-planned to set off, and just Meg will blow up anyone who tries to get in the way.
Ah, that's the basic plan. Okay, cool.
So, yeah. Retrowave is going to use smarts to try and baffle everyone on the field. All right, Jetstream, cheese it!
Cheese it!
Okay, well, let's roll your smarts to see if you succeed. That's a 5 on the dice.
5 with a +3 from smarts. That is a 8. And I'm going to use 2 points of my best played plans to give me a +1 to my roll, which is a total of +2.
Okay. Well,
Being
as your
10.
10. Okay, awesome. Jetstream, you can start cheesing it. Meanwhile,
What does
Blaster...
cheesing it mean?
Run.
Running away very fast.
Alright.
Meanwhile, Blaster gets her missile pod out, opens it all up, and aims at the Cloud9. Now, understand, Retrowave, that missile pod doesn't open at the end. It opens sideways, long ways. It's full of missiles. Oh, it's full of little rockets.
All right, so Retrowave is going to do something very impressively dumb.
Uh-huh.
He's going to jump up straight into the air and extend out his shielding in front of Blaster to try and catch as much of the attack as possible.
Okay. Cool.
He is not going to let them touch Cloud9.
That sounds like a quick.
I was kind of hoping that would be Guts.
Guts is more a show of strength or resisting something, not getting in the way as quickly as possible. Yeah. Which... This is a stupid move, so which one's your worst stat?
Quick.
Okay. Well, never mind.
Yup,
You got an
that's
11.
luck!
So, okay, you leap up. Blade comes out with her lance and tries to catch you before you leap up, but it's too late. You emit your shielding out, and the rockets send you flying, but the Cloud9 is untouched as Jetstream gets to it.
All right, as Retrowave is blown away from this expanding cloud of Dragon Ball Z smoke, bits and shards of his armor come flying off. All right then, so that worked well enough. As he's flying away and manages to slam into the side of Cloud9. Okay, I hope you appreciate that. All right, yeah, is she in now?
Meg's like, yes, well, actually, Jetstream, are you? Or did you decide to do something else because you're a little scallywag?
I'm a little scallywag!
Are you going to try and save everyone?
Yep, I'm gonna combine with Cloud9!
Amazing.
I know.
Sorry, the GM just had a mental break. Because out of all the plans I had, that wasn't one of them. And it should have been. I should have had this planned from the frickin' start. I should have had that ready.
But you didn't.
Yep.
That's fine. This is what the Mind Eyes Theater is for.
Yep, okay, well no, it's fine, because, you know, we still have Super Empress Jetstream. I'll just say that Cloud9 just makes her...
As a stand-in.
Okay. So, boom.
Yes, exactly.
As the Cloud9 combines with Jetstream, it actually seems to shrink down around her and forms and basically creates the best form of Jetstream that Jetstream can think of, which is her Bear Empress form.
Oh, good.
Sorry, I'm not just imagining that Retrowave was embedded in the side of the Cloud9 and is now embedded in this giant Jetstream.
Help me, I'm in a pauldron.
Meg just looks at it and is like, okay, this is not what I was prepared for today. As Gal's just like, I thought we could avoid this. Fair enough. Go on, you two. Because, you know, I was at least prepared for those two combined.
Mecha fight.
So, Retrowave, you're between two giant women fighting. How do you feel?
I am not between them. I'm one of them's shoulder parrot.
Sorry.
Okay. All right.
Sorry, trying to find a good... Oh, wait, do I have Speed Samba? Where's Speed Samba? Spooky Christmas Speed Samba. Yeah, this one will do. So, Jetstream, what are you gonna do? Because Megan's just sitting there going, I have no clue what's going on.
Smack her with my giant hammer!
Okay, she's gonna attack you as well. That's a 7 on the dice. You're using, what, your guts? Retrowave, how do you think being cloudy should affect your stats?
Honestly, by this point, I don't even think she's in that much control. I don't think her stats really matter at this point.
Yeah.
Everything is narrative. I wouldn't even use her stats, because we don't have no clue what's going on.
Okay, basically, Giant Ass Battle is raging on. The problem is the Cloud9 can... Your Bear Empress form is extremely powerful, but Cloud9 is trying to emulate it. So, this means that you're gonna have a hard time in this fight, but you're evenly matched with her. With the Buster Blade. You run me through the fight. Like, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to defeat her? Are you trying to create enough of an opening to escape? What?
Oh, defeat.
You're gonna try to defeat her. Okay. Let's see what the dice says. Okay, the dice say they cocked. Okay, 6 on the dice. What's your guts?
Alright.
I think about really sum this up. It's like, wow.
If that's the case, then Retrowave is going to do what he can, standing on top of one of these weird pauldrons, and he is going to try and hack Buster's optics in a assistance roll.
Okay, right. You're rolling assist. Good, she'll need it. Okay, that's 6 on the dice. What do you get up to?
That's a +3, that's a 9.
That's a 9.
So, yeah, I do actually. I probably would be able to hack her. There's every chance that I'm in the middle of a giant robot fight. I'm probably going to get some collateral.
Yeah. Well, you learn very quickly that, wow, her system is so weird to access. It's like ancient. You don't even know where to start, but you know that if you hit it hard enough with enough attacks, it's going to gotta do the whole DDoS thing and screw with her. So that's exactly what you do. She starts wavering, and sure enough, a few times that blade gets dangerously close to you. That basically you assist, but she's aware that you're doing it.
Okay. That's good. I imagine the next time this cocks, that thing's gonna hit me.
Yeah. Oh, it seems like she's aiming for a particular pauldron now. Jetstream, you gonna go hit her with a hammer again?
Yeah, right round the face.
Okay, that's a 7 on the dice. But your guts is -1, so that is a 6. Anyway, you're gonna boost it. You can boost it.
No use of those stats.
Don't use those stats?
Yep,
Okay.
just don't use the stats.
Right, just use the flat-out dice roll?
Just use flat-out dice roll. This is, like, in the range of what is going on right now.
You know, I can work with that. Okay, 7. Right, so both of you manage to hit each other and do damage to each other. She seems to take the damage a bit better than you. But you're still powerful. You can feel the power flowing through you. And guys,
okay.
I can't play any particular music that's gonna get us pinged, okay? And the problem is, YouTube, the way they remove music from a video is basically mute it. Okay?
Alright then. Momofe, help! What do we do? I'm gonna use my intuition on this one.
Okay, Momofe is sitting there going, okay, well, I'm trying to hack her systems, but it's so weird. It's like ancient, but more advanced. How does that work?
Let's just try and figure this out. Roll my intuition.
Okay. That's a 9 on the dice.
Great stuff. Okay, so that adds my smarts in. On a hit, gain new insight into a current situation and take a +1 forward acting on it.
Okay, new insight into a situation.
10 plus, the information is clear and decisive.
Okay, what did you get up to?
That's a 10.
That's a 10? Right.
Well, over a 10.
Okay. She's an ancient Cybertronian. In terms of strength, speed, and everything else, she'll outclass Jetstream. The only thing that's giving Jetstream an edge right now is the power boost from Cloudy. Your attempts to hack her, you're not going to be able to get much further than disrupting her. If you try and push any deeper, you're going to be accessing system. It's like a modern programmer trying to code in assembly. Theoretically, you can do it, but it's gonna take you way too long. You don't know how to do this.
Okay, so what do we do?
Well, running's always an option.
That's a good point.
Alright.
Jetstream.
Yeah.
This is a losing fight. We need to get out of here.
Okay, let's retreat then.
Okay.
That's a very good idea. Meg, let's go.
I'm going. I'm going. She transforms and flies off. And Jetstream, because you thought this would be so cool, you decide to fly off in your giant bear empress form. Problem is, Retrowave now has to learn very quickly how to hold on to a giant female robot. who's now traveling at supersonic speeds.
Whee!
I think that's a guts roll. That's a 4 on the dice.
This is a giant woman. Help! Oh wait, no, I got a +1 forward. So yay! That's a 7.
That's a 7. Okay. You nearly
barely hang on.
You barely hang on. Jetstream notices and grabs you a bit uncomfortably and holds you tight as she flies off.
Ow!
You look like a little doll.
Please don't stuff me into your chest.
Okay, and sure enough, within a few moments... Sorry, I need to shrink Bear Empress down, and... Where's he? Oh, there's... Oh, Jetstream fade. Okay, why the heck did it put Jetstream up there? That's weird.
Yeah.
It's still too big.
Hmm.
Come on. There we go. That's better. Oh no, wait, she still looks bigger than Retrowave. That's wrong.
She's still too big.
Mm.
Sure enough, as you're flying over the desert still, Cloudy says something along the lines of, "Can't maintain fusion, defusing." And all of you drop to the ground.
Oh, good. Now I'm falling.
Oh,
Yay.
not really that high. It's like, boom, boom. Ow, okay, that hurt, but okay, you're all fine. Jetstream, that was a wild ride.
Fun. That was awesome.
Cloudy is actually kind of excited and going, wait, you fused with me, and it didn't hurt. Weird. How are you feeling?
Yeah.
Do you have a headache? Do you have anything? Jetstream, you feel perfectly fine. You feel a bit
I feel
drained.
like
Fine.
I feel like I just escaped a fight for my life, but that's cool. Jetstream's good as well.
And sure enough, Jetstream, you have the ancient discs and everything else.
Mission accomplished.
Hey, Retrowave just shakily stands up. Glad to work with Jay.
Okay.
Meh.
Sorry about that. Okay. Now, since it's now 10:30 at night, we need to start wrapping up. Damn it, we didn't get to the part I wanted to get to. Oh well, that could be for next time. You guys decide to take a bit of a break. Cloudy does point out that since his power cells are a bit drained, he needs time to start to recharge them. But you guys are safe, and it is confirmed that you're not being followed at all.
Retrowave sits back and cricks his neck. That was not a traditional retreat in the Autobot manual, but we still succeeded. Are you okay, Jetstream?
Uh-huh.
Good. Good to hear it. So, how was your kidnapping this time? Did they give you food?
No. They
Uh,
chained me to the wall by my neck.
Oh, what jerks. At least Shockwave had a little class.
Indeed.
Soundwave.
And
Shockwave.
Sorry, Soundwave. I just got dropped from height. And even Monocon gave you food. Though he did lock you in like a, what was it, mind control prison or something.
Meh.
Hey, you think the next person that kidnaps you will give you a coupon for ice cream?
That would be cool. Or just
Yeah.
ice cream.
That would be cool. Let's go get some ice cream after this.
Yay!
Now,
Oh, and thanks, Meg.
Meg walks over to you and, yeah, Retrowave, during all that, I
Yeah.
had my ship analyzing those ancient discs. Ever heard of something called the Apex?
As in the Apex armor?
Maybe.
Kind of.
What do you know about it, Jetstream?
That it was made by the original Primes?
Well, apparently these discs mention where it's located.
Where it's located now?
Well, it's on this planet.
Ooh.
Wait, it's
Sorry.
located on Earth?
Apparently. Apparently it came here.
Hmm.
Why here?
Well, from the sounds of it, it's alive.
The Apex armor is alive.
Something... I don't know. Retrowave, look this over for me, because I'm sure I'm misunderstanding something.
Alright, he takes a look at the disc and tries to analyze it. He pauses for a moment and then sees Momofe next to him like, hey, how you doing? I'm sorry, I got distracted.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. Jetstream's cockpit was actually rather comfortable, despite all the plushies.
It's because of the plushies that my cockpit's so comfortable.
That's what I was about to say. Alright, sure. What's the disc say?
Oh, okay, someone actually kind of guessed it, but... Okay, well, let's roll your smarts and see how smart you are. That's a 9 on the dice. I'm gonna say
The answer is a 12. That's a yes.
As in yes. Okay. Well, you're able to even bring up a picture of the Apex armor and project it as a hologram. It is...
Okay.
Apparently there's been multiple versions of the Apex armor, but there's only one true Apex armor. It is an armor that will fit any Cybertronian that it deems worthy. It is indestructible, unstoppable, but as soon as it deems you unworthy, it will leave you.
Retrowave is looking at this armor, looking at Jetstream, looking at the armor, looking at Jetstream, and he's thinking to himself, at some point, this girl is going to get inside that armor and wreak unbelievable havoc.
Well, it could fit any Cybertronian. I mean, heck, it could fit all... Like, you're going through the stats, it's like, wait, this thing could fit, like, Hulkbot without issue. Like, no one knows how it was made, they just know that it's an unstoppable suit of armor.
Yeah, I know it can fit anyone. I know that for some reason...
I knew a human put it on once.
Yeah.
Pardon?
Now, Jetstream, you realize that...
Scusi?
What?
Okay, Jetstream, do remember this is my own canon, so... You know.
Gee. Okay, human.
Okay, fine. There was story of a human being able to wear it once. Which, which Retrowave you find laughable. Is like, yes, anyone could wear this, including a human. No, human's way too small. Like, how the heck does that work? But, given that...
Okay.
That okay. Meg then reveals why she's concerned about this. Steeljaw was after these discs. The leader of the pack.
I'm not surprised.
Hunting for the unstoppable ancient armor. This sounds bad.
I agree. It does sound bad.
Jetstream, I'm trying to get, what's his name? Steeljaw into the story. Hint, hint. Seriously, for weeks she's like, oh, I drew Steeljaw. You were going to introduce him to the tabletop game. It's like, yeah, come on, be excited. You want this armor, don't you?
Yeah, I'm excited!
Okay, Nindrago, the ancient discs are just a map for where the Apex armor should be. That's all they are. It's not like a big mystery or anything.
Question. This ancient discs, can they be analyzed?
Well, it took Meg's systems nearly a full day to be able to actually get all the data off them. You reckon with your systems you'd be able to do it?
This was supposed to look at what Megatron is.
No, these are the ancient discs that Gao was using to tell Steeljaw where the Apex armor is. The gold discs are something different.
There's like two major problems we need to deal with right now. The golden discs and the Apex disc, or the ancient discs, which may or may not be golden. But here's the thing: okay, they're not golden. The ancient discs are not golden. A Retrowave stands up and starts walking over to Jetstream. You and me, we want to find Megatron, so we need the gold discs.
Yeah.
I don't care about this armor. In fact, I'd rather if nobody got the apocalyptic armor. Why don't we just break every single one of these ancient discs that we find? Nobody finds it then.
Because, Meg's like,
True.
Earth isn't that big a place. They're gonna find it eventually. The universe is a big place. Finding Megatron in that is hard. Finding an armor on Earth, it's like a needle in a haystack. Yes, it seems impossible, but it's doable.
So, okay, who does the Apex armor find worthy, or has anyone been able to figure that out?
It seems, as far as you can tell, it's based on whatever it feels is worthy. Think Mjolnir
It'll find me worthy.
From Thor.
Me.
Sounds like a picky girlfriend.
Meh?
I'm talking about the armor.
Oh. Well, duh.
I wasn't calling you picky. You like Starscream.
Yay!
I want to say that's a burn, but, yeah. And, sorry, just before I forget, because we are wrapping up. Okay. Meg is pushing that maybe finding the Apex armor, or at least stopping people from finding it, is the more pressing threat, that wherever Megatron is, he's gonna stay there.
We can't get the Decepticons to stop until we find him. All right,
Yeah.
We'll do a detour and make sure this armor doesn't blow up the planet while we're at it.
Look, the way I see it, Retrowave, we already have a whole bunch of discs. Unless they get those discs off us, they can't find Megatron.
That is just a matter of time, and you know it.
Well, yes, but I doubt Jetstream is trading in the golden discs for new plushies.
Indeed, I'm not.
Please don't give her ideas.
Oh, please, I wish she would. No, she would. Jetstream, do not
You
do
guys
what
are
I said.
mean. You two are still mean.
It's,
Fuckers.
yeah.
Eh.
Anyway, we now need to just wait until Cloudy has recharged, and, well, head off after the Apex armor, I guess.
Speaking of which, in that fight back there, did anyone see Cutie Honey?
No.
No.
Huh.
Maybe she went
Well, I
up
was
to the
really
building.
spoiling for a rematch after I kicked her ass last time.
Maybe, and Meg's like, well, maybe she knew you were coming and decided to run.
Nobody seems to remember me. Although there was that one minicon that was made entirely to counter me. That was actually kind of charming.
Huh?
Oh, you remember Razor, I think? Little mouse.
Oh.
Actually, I don't think Jetstream ever saw Razor.
Hmm.
So, as far as she knows, you're just talking about how there's this little mouse that keeps bothering you. Like, yeah, Retrowave, yep, you have a mouse problem. I gotcha.
She's real, and she works for Leo Kaiser. I'm not crazy. Momofe, tell them I'm not crazy.
I wasn't around when you fought this mouse. I don't know.
You're crazy.
I mean, given that the mental fantasy we shared was you in high school for some weird reason.
Oh yeah. I still get the urge to cook.
The finest fried rice with the umami just perfect. Okay, Jared Fowler,
Mwah.
if you want to find out more and ask questions, there's the form to submit for questions.
Some of the finest episodes in this entire stream's history.
Yep. Anyway, I think we leave it there, guys. Jetstream
Works for
escaped
me.
and set fire to an entire facility. And now you guys know about the Apex armor.
And Retrowave gave her a lift back home. I'm helping!
Okay, so with that, before we go into the questions, players to GM, any questions? Doesn't sound like you guys had any questions. That's cool.
Well, I do have a request.
Yeah?
Next time Jetstream gets kidnapped, can Retrowave actually get in there and do some of the saving?
Yeah, sure.
Yay.
What do you mean next time?
You know it's going to happen.
It's a figure of speech.
Harump.
Hey, maybe he'll switch it up and Retrowave gets kidnapped and everyone proceeds to forget about it.
It's like,
Okay.
right focus now.
Well, anyway, GM to players, did you at least enjoy that? I know it was a bit kludgy, but...
Oh, shush up. Of course we loved it.
Ah, awesome. Awesome.
Well.
Oh. Spent all night yesterday and part of the day drawing up those pictures and everything. Still didn't expect
It was worth
to
it.
burn down the place.
I can't wait to beat them up in a future fight. Or to run screaming from them.
Anyway,
Remember,
on to the...
don't pull your punches.
I won't. I didn't with Jetstream, and she learned that the hard way. Well, she got captured. Okay. On to questions for us. Well, I'm now closing off responses. Okay. Jetstream, how and why are you so cute and awesome?
I was forged that way.
Maybe with Maybelline. Jetstream,
Maybe it's Maybelline, because I'm with it.
Jetstream, what do you think of Gizmotron? And what do you see them as? I see them as an individual, but I'm not Jetstream.
Meh. But Gizmotron was that?
Gizmotron. You know, in your server.
Oh! Yeah, you're definitely an individual. an individual that loves me, and I love you too.
Retrowave, why were you at a concert? And in
Right.
France?
I was at a Carpenter Brett conference. Sorry, concert. Because that guy is a real artist and his music is awesome. This is not a joke. Soul Pillar, the person who plays Retrowave, strongly suggests people go listen to Carpenter Brett. It's good stuff.
Oh dear. Okay. What did people think of Nindrago's live performance? Personally, I think Nindrago, you kind of dragged on a little bit there, but that was fine. I mean, it was the first time doing it live.
You're doing good, man.
Yeah. Being on the spot and all that, it's all good. Okay, Retrowave, are you a, sorry, this is a hard word to pronounce. Memento surgeon? Because how would that explain you being able to hack people's minds?
Nemo Surgeon. Retrowave can't hack people's minds. Retrowave just uses their subsystems. Trying to hack a Cybertronian's mind is hacking their spark, and aside from that being ghoulish, Retrowave just doesn't do that, because that's not how he was taught.
Now, in the case of Meg is not 100% Cybertronian. She is Cybertronian, Cyber Fairy, and maybe several other things mashed together. She was meant to be the perfect body for Megatron. The Megatron 2.0, basically. The problem is...
Which is why Retrowave was very, very cautious about doing what he was doing.
Yeah. Now, what happened with Meg is when she was made, a spark initiated. And believe it or not, Megatron is not actually not really for killing people needlessly. He'll kill anyone who gets in his way. Technically Meg did get in his way of his plans, but it's not her fault. So he's like, oh, screw it, I have a daughter now. Okay, Retrowave, do you have a Robocop USB spike? Had.
Yes. He's making another one.
Yep, okay. For me, Meg's physiology confuses me. Yes, that's the point. She is meant to be like no one has ever seen before. Okay. Cutie Honey, your fate is sealed. You know that, right? Given that Cutie Honey has still maintained being a threat this entire time, even though she's been defeated, you know, practically every time, no. That's the thing, like, even though, yes, she's been defeated numerous times, she's still a threat. Like, Retrowave can sit there and go, yeah, well, I kicked her ass. It's like, well, yes, that time you did. But what if you roll badly next time?
He says because it's a point of pride.
Yeah.
He also beat Leo Kaiser. He's not able to do that on the spot.
Yeah. Okay, I feel like Jetstream Spark is related to the Enigma of Combination. It's one that Jetstream Spark is the spark of the protagonist.
What?
You know how the protagonist in any sort of anime and all that seems to be automatically good at everything, or seems to be at least compatible with the great thing of the series. It's like, oh my god, you're new to this world, yet somehow you've mastered magic already, or whatever.
That's
Honestly,
because
I
I'm
like the idea.
awesome, baby.
Yeah, I'd like the idea
Shut up.
more of her sparkling related
I heard that smack.
combination.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that will be the in-canon reason, but I was always planning on messing around with the idea of Jetstream's protagonist. That's why she's special. You know, the whole thing of player characters are automatically better than everyone else. The thing that a lot of tabletop games do.
That's the great thing, because Retrowave thus far has been relatively...
Yeah, but you're not a main character.
Ow!
Yeah, you're not the main character.
Hey, you said that
It's
you created
me.
Retrowave not to be a main character. Not to take the spotlight from Jetstream.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
true, but also not even a main character.
To be fair, you also said that Retrowave was going to be a laid-back character.
Yeah,
he did.
laid back.
And then the protagonist beat his face with a hammer.
Yeah, that was fun. Fun times.
I make promises, but they have conditions.
No.
Jetstream, how does it feel
You
to have
lie.
nulliways?
Awesome.
Oh yeah, that's right. Retrowave, you find out later that apparently Momofe disabled the child safeties on Jetstream's arm cannons. Arm blasters.
She's only mildly more dangerous.
From Micromaster to Commander to... okay. Someone asked kind of a confusing question relating to the whole Jetstream Spark thing. I think we basically... Anyway. Techie, why is the purple one called Blaster? She's not a cassette mech. Because... Oh, frick! No, her name wasn't meant to be Blaster, it's Buster. As in Mega Buster. Ah, frick! I was calling her Blaster the whole time. I was sitting there thinking that was wrong. Jetstream, are you sure you aren't an escaped artist from a previous life? I think Jetstream just has some really
I'm pretty
weird
sure I'm an
dice luck.
escape artist in this life.
Apparently.
Yeah, see? Kingdom Hearts fan calls me a main character.
Nah, you're really not.
Yeah.
Techie, well, the villains learn they can never contain Jetstream. Well, I think they'll learn eventually, just stick her in a stasis pod. Sounds like someone's dying.
Hey, me.
Okay, everyone. When do you think that Jetstream is not an easy one to keep in prison? I swear I start to think she's the embodiment of chaos. You think? We know.
My answer is definitely maybe.
Okay, everyone. Which character will you consider your nemesis in this? Jetstream, who do you consider your nemesis? Your arch enemy? Your greatest rival?
Cutie Honey, I think.
Okay. Retrowave.
I mean, Soundwave.
I was half expecting you to say, toss up between the mouse and Leo Kaiser. And it's like, really? Toss up between the thing that disguises itself as a computer mouse and the thing that is literally bigger than buildings.
No,
Well,
it's Soundwave.
Yeah, no, it makes sense, Soundwave. For me, my nemesis would be the plot.
I would say it's the dice.
Yeah, actually, yeah, dice. Jetstream, remember to tell Retrowave about the Decepticon plans for you. Oh, yeah.
Meh.
That's right, Jetstream, you found out why the Decepticons are after you. Did you tell Retrowave this?
I forgot. Maybe I'll tell him next time, considering we were too busy, running for our lives and whatnot.
She's definitely gonna forget.
Well, to be fair, comes out of the facility, you show up, she runs to the ship, combines with the ship, flies several miles, decombines, and decides, you know what? This sandy desert is a good place for a nap. Bunk.
She's definitely going to forget.
Yeah.
So the answer is no.
I will not forget.
Okay, Jetstream. If you are the hide-and-seek champion, where is your trophy? Look, I can answer this. They haven't found her yet, so they can't give her the trophy. Why
See?
do you never think that Jetstream would do something off the wall? Because I like to believe that for some weird reason, Jetstream might turn around and say, you know what? Maybe not today. I know, it's asking a lot, but I'm willing to bet that one day I will suggest something and she'll be like, no. That maybe she'll learn restraint of some sort. I know, I'm being foolish.
Yep, just gonna put
Oh,
that in
God.
there.
You know, funnily enough, with Buster Blade, Queen Buster Blade, I actually intentionally made her thick just to show you guys how much I actually hold back when I do some of these designs.
You want to know something really painful? I didn't notice.
Didn't notice what?
I didn't notice she was thick.
Actually, it did kind of annoy me because I was, no, like, seriously, I spent most of the day going, no, she needs to be thick. Like, she needs, because it's two female characters together. It's like, of course, she needs to be bigger. Like, it's not someone with two little bears combined with them. No, it's two people the same size. Of course, it's like. Okay, Retrowave, how does it feel to. Nah, whatever. Someone asking if Jetstream's an outlier. Would you like a Discord link to the palace? Retrowave, I'm sorry, Soul doesn't actually want to be part of the Discord server at this point. He uses his Discord for a lot of personal stuff as well, so yeah.
Whereas, it's nothing personal, guys. Yeah. I'm sure you have a lot of fun in the Discord, but I do my own thing.
And I find it very personal.
When I say red and gold, do I mean Gao or someone else? No, I mean Gao. Why is most
Man, when she said red and gold, I thought she was about Retrowave. I'm just like, she...
Yes, Retrowave was behind everything. The true villain was Retrowave. Even he didn't know.
Aha! So dastardly.
Why is most of the Cybertronian stuff on Earth? Given that the Apex armor is the only Cybertronian thing that I've revealed is actually on Earth, what the heck are you talking about?
Most of the stuff are people trying to get the golden discs and nab Jetstream.
Yeah, and the golden
That's why they're on Earth.
Yeah. Because Jetstream's on Earth. And some of the golden discs are on Earth. Because, you know, Megatron was on Earth for a while. So in other words, blame Megatron.
Yep.
Yeah, blame Megatron. He stinks.
So, Jetstream, do you enjoy burning something down again?
Yeah.
Of course she did. Trick question.
For once, I enjoyed her burning something down.
I always enjoy burning things down.
Do you guys notice that good dice rolls happen whenever Jetstream is in danger? Yes, I noticed that. It's really annoying because I'm the one who programmed this thing. I'm the one who programmed the dice roller. And it's literally a physics dice roller. So there's no numbers, there's no data crunching. It just rolls the dice and lets gravity take over. There is no influence. You know what? No.
Chaos.
I'm going to open up the program, and I'm going to have Soul look over it, so he can confirm that I didn't sneak in something.
Sure.
Okay, here's the Apex... Okay, Techie, is the Apex armor sentient? Is it the Apex bomber got bomber in Japan? Bing, bing, bing! You've got it in one. I basically... Okay, as I've said numerous times, this is my canon. I may take from other canons and other series, but what I say is true. Okay? So if I turn around and say, guess what? Megatron is actually an apple farmer from Alabama, that is now true. Okay? It's to stop people from metagaming. From going, oh, because you're bringing in this character, we're going to assume they're a good guy. Okay? Now, in the case of the Apex armor, yes, it's a combination of the Apex armor from Transformers Prime, but it's also based on the God Bomber from Super God Master Force, a sentient being that becomes armor for other Cybertronians. But I also included the whole worthy thing to explain why no one's actually been able to use it for any length of time. It's an unstoppable armor that's picky.
Picky, picky penguin.
Yeah. Do I think that Kitty Honey got caught in the thermite fire? No, of course she didn't. Come on, why would I get rid of a character like that in that way? Anyway, do you think there will come a time when Jetstream will need you to rescue her? Or she'll always escape on her own?
She'll always escape on her own.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, she's always going to need picking up. And you know, it'll be funny if one of these days it's like, oh, Jetstream was captured. Okay. Are you gonna go after her?
Have fun at school.
Nah. There's Jetstream outside the burning base, all these Decepticons crying in pain. It's like, where is Retrowave? He should be picking me up by now.
She'll be fine. She's good.
So I was destroying someone. Oh, it
Is
was
the Apex
great,
armor
Dad.
in one place, or is it constantly moving? They'll have to find out. I'm gonna say it's constantly wandering. Not necessarily moving far, but it's moving. Jetstream, do you feel safe?
Yeah.
Okay, she feels safe. And that is all the questions. I did skip a few because some people were asking very similar questions. Okay. So, Jetstream, do you have anything left to say before we wrap up this evening?
No,
Right, you ready to say your closing then?
maybe.
Well then, let's find out. Boom.
Like and
Like and
subscribe for more content. I control the web, I control the world. And transmissions. Why are you guys ruining it? Yes, what I thought. Don't ruin perfection.